Hello everybody, and thanks so much for joining. This is Jess, and I wanted to give you a quick update on everything that we have going on and what's to come. Today's my birthday. Between that and Valentine's Day and crazy last weekend, a tournament this weekend, and also I'm going to try to film it for you. I want to make it to the Harris Hill Jump, which just celebrated its 100th year last year. So pretty big event that is local. For those of you who have subscribed because of my Hildene video, which I will link above, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me, and it was really amazing for me to see how crazy big it blew up. I didn't expect that, and I remember telling my boss I was so sad because I didn't think Hildene would really reach that many people, and it exploded, and it makes my heart so happy because history I love, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful estate with a really beautiful story, and I was so glad to be able to share it with you. That said, I do have some more historical sites coming up that I am thrilled to be sharing. I've been working with Castle in the Clouds, which is here in New Hampshire, and I'm planning on visiting them at some point after they open, probably early June this year. So we'll chat a little bit more as we're cooking. Today we are doing one of our dinnerly meals. It's gonna be garlic honey pork with mashed potatoes and peas. So a fairly simple meal. Hopefully it'll be pretty quick to whip up. And not sure if you heard the hissing, but that's actually Kyle's dinner, which I started prior to. Kind of toss everything in the Instant Pot for him. He's having salmon and rice. So he's covered. Let's get busy cooking our dinner. And I'll give you an update on everything else that we've got going on as we go. So this meal, I think they said should take about 20 to 30 minutes. So let me get my phone and I'll time us. See how accurate that is. I have pretty much everything laid out so that I didn't have to run through my cupboards while I was chatting with you guys. There, we've officially started. I do need my potato peeler. So first things first, we're gonna cut our potatoes. I'm actually gonna move over here while my pot's laid out here too. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. We have a trip next month that I'm really looking forward to. It's one of our Disney Vacation Club stays. We're gonna be staying at one of our home resorts for the first time, Disney's Boardwalk, which is one of their deluxe categories. It's gorgeous. It's super close to Epcot. You can walk to either Epcot or Hollywood, so it's very convenient. We're not doing parks this trip. This is a chill, relax, check out Disney Springs, hit up some of the resorts. I think we're actually, Jacoby and I anyways, are gonna try to do a trail ride at Fort Wilderness, and hopefully we can get some GoPro footage for you and let you know what we think of that experience. Generally sent 2 potatoes for this meal. I have 4 servings on my package. I tossed an extra potato in that I had on hand because I know my children are mashed potato fiends. So I wanted to make sure they were covered because it doesn't make a ton. I don't want leftovers of this because it'll go bad in my fridge. But just enough to give them a little extra. It looks like we're going to be pan frying the pork and doing a pan sauce for it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my last dinnerly review, and if you want to take a look, we did beef and udon noodles, and it was a hit. My kids all loved that meal, and I was really surprised by that. I didn't think they would really care for it too much, but not one of them disliked it, so I feel like that was a massive win. It's a little adventurous for them. It does say in their instructions to microwave your peas. I don't have a microwave. I actually haven't had one since our like 30-year-old microwave bit the dust a few years back. It was Kyle's grandmother's, so it was older. It worked great until the day it died, and since then we bought like a $100 one at Home Depot, and it died within a year. So I was just like, nope, I'm not gonna spend hundreds of dollars on a microwave when I can just heat stuff up in my oven or on my stovetop. So that's what we've done for a couple of years now. It would be easier and more convenient with a microwave, but I guess I've just gotten used to not having one. So that said, we are going to boil our peas, not microwave them, as the instructions say. So I'll just have to remember to get them going a little sooner than recipe states. All right, so we have our potatoes pretty well chopped. I probably should have done a bigger pan. We're gonna have a little bit of boil over, guys. Get that going. Oh, just salt my water just a touch. And let's see, so we've got our potatoes going. We're gonna chop garlic and cook your pork.
Are you peeling mushrooms?
No, this is garlic. You love garlic. It's in most of your dinners. When it comes to garlic, I like it more minced. I don't like surprise chunks. In addition to our boardwalk stay, we're going to be staying at Nickelodeon's former water park. It's now, I think, a Holiday Inn, and I'm hoping to find some old pictures online that I can show you before versus now. Similar to my Jumanji video that I did a couple of weeks ago. I think that would be really cool to see the changes. Structurally, nothing has changed, but decor-wise, it's pretty different. When we go in March, I was kind of talking about how one of my friends eats gluten-free, and when we went to our trip a couple of weeks ago, she got the gluten-free pizza at Wolfgang Puck, and you could not tell. It was so good, which kind of sparked, while I don't eat gluten-free, maybe kind of doing a gluten-free or a vegan eating day challenge at Disney might be kind of cool to see, coming from a pretty unbiased perspective, since I don't eat vegan or gluten-free. So seeing the difference in how things taste, I think I might try it. If you like that idea, let me know. And if you have any suggestions or ideas, I'd love to hear that too. We are going in about 30 days, so plenty of time for your feedback and to hear what you want to see while we're down there. We're gonna have plenty of times for different resorts at Disney and Disney Springs. So let me know what you guys think. Our garlic is chopped. I'm gonna slice open. I still haven't found my kitchen knives, guys. It's becoming a problem. I need some new shears, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna open up my pork. Okay, so they say about 1 to 3 minutes per side. We're gonna warm up some oil. I don't measure this part. So we're at 13 minutes. I've got my potatoes almost boiling. They're nice and thin. That's the one thing that I really like about the pork chops at Dinnerly Sons, is they're nice thin cutlets. I'm not a fan of the big thick pieces. Oops. I think the best part about my kitchen remodel was this touchless, well, sort of touchless sink. I love that I don't have to use my hands and I can just use my arm and not get the handles all gross. If I remember right, I'm not a cook, clearly. Sorry, that's a lot of steam. But I feel like it has something to do with the oil, the type of oil that you use. So if you know the best oil to be cooking with, frying with, I suppose, let me know. I think I just grabbed some vegetable oil. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it splatters a lot, and I've been using it quite a bit lately. It's splattering like crazy, and I can't stand it. I go to put something in and I'm getting attacked by grease. So if you know the secret oil to use, let me know, because I don't know it. I also think I'm gonna light my candle. Oh, it smells good. For those of you that watched my Pringle video, this is one of the ones I got. It's called Gorgeous. There's some grease for you. How clever and adorable is that? Let's see if you can see. My lights are so bright, it like blows everything out, but it smells amazing. And I like to light a candle at night, more or less for after dinner, when everything's picked up, and we like to just relax. I guess I'm burning it. I got distracted. By my candle, and I'm getting killed by grease. All right, 19 minutes, so we're getting there. We're almost done. That is some angry grease. It's like I can just see it like all over in the air. All right, let me turn this down just a touch. So I quilted 2 baby quilts for the younger kids, Xander and Gemma, before they were even born. But I have never made one for Jacoby. So I've been thinking maybe I will put my hands together and get a quilt sewn for him. He's 11 now. I feel like he should have already had his baby quilt, but it's something I've been wanting to do. But if I'm gonna do it, I've considered maybe putting my creative juices into a quilting series video. So if you're interested and you definitely want to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just do it all by myself. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. If you don't mind a little side series in between our travels. So our peas are almost going, which is awesome. I'm thinking we're probably about good on the pork. Turn this down just a touch. Grab a spatula. Toss my garlic in there. And this is what we're going to use to create our pan sauce. Got a little bit of careful when you do that, because that kicks up a lot of steam. You see that? One thing I did forget to add was they say to use a little bit of vinegar in your pan sauce, which I'm not gonna measure that out. Usually I would, but. And then your honey. So here we go. These are packets that Dinnerly sent. I'll show you one in a minute. I don't know if you can see. I might try over here. See that? All right, it smells really good, so hopefully that's a testament to how great it's gonna be. So really good timing, because Kyle should be home momentarily, and I hear his dinner just got done. Ours is gonna be done in a minute, so we did pretty good on time overall. All right. I'm gonna say that's probably good for our pan sauce. So that's about it. All we have to do now is our potatoes. Good. And there you have it. Dinner's done, and we stopped at 29:44. So within their time this time, I did good. And I multitasked a little bit between the camera and Jemmy. So they said between 20 and 30 minutes. I was just shy of 30. So I'm gonna get this on the table, set for the kids, and we're gonna all sit and enjoy our dinner. And then I'm gonna have some birthday cake. So I will see you guys all soon. Stay tuned for Harris Hill this weekend, maybe, depending on how the basketball tournament goes. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe dinner once a month. We'll do a dinnerly cook with me type thing. We'll see how it goes, in addition to our normal scheduling. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll catch you next time.
Where's my candy? I'm trying.